Hello everybody, this is Metal Detecting with Jarhead. Thank you so much for clicking in with me. And today is day number 2. It is Sunday, September 6th, 2020. And this is the Yucaipa, California, Southern California. It is 107 degrees. And this is day 2 of the Oak Glen fire. This fire burned out throughout the night, has been burning non-stop. And it is just going, and it is down around the residential homes now. It has been burning north of where it took off, and it is burning northwest pretty much this morning, and throughout the night it's been working its way. And there's residential neighborhoods, and you can see it's gone up the ridge line back to the other side there, where you see the top of the mountain here, and the fire is just working its way up, and it's going to join up with that other head of the fire on the backside there, where it's making the run up on the ridge line here. So that's going to connect, and then it's going to burn everything in between. And we've got these flare-ups, and it's pretty like crazy. And just the ash and everything blowing around through the air. And they've got homes. I'll show you the homes in a few seconds here. And they're going to have good structure protection. They're running aerial tankers and everything. Just probably passed through the smoke. There's a really big flare up there. I don't know if this cell phone's going to do it any justice, but where that black smoke's just like really taking off, there's some really good flare-ups there. But CDF's doing one heck of a job. CAL FIRE's doing a heck of a job. Everybody out here is doing a heck of a job. It's just this is part of Southern California. This is going on nationwide. We've got these droughts and everything else, and the crazy weather. But this is our second big fire we've had. We had that one like last month, and this one here, it's going to be going for a while. And I'm looking at these flames, outside of the lens of my phone here, and these flames have to be like 20. I'm guessing. I'm not good at judgment or anything, but I'd say they look like they're a good 20-30 feet high, that are like on the back side of that house to the left-hand corner. They're huge flames, and I'm just looking at the way the wind's blowing them. Of course, fires create their own wind and everything, but we do have some good gusts of wind. There goes a plane there. I don't know if I'm getting him. Yeah, there he is. And he's going off to go hit something up and go make a drop somewhere. But yeah, they've got the aerial assault planes and everybody else that are out here, fighting this fire. And I just can't say enough about all these guys, that do this for a living. It's hats off and prayers for all of them. And we're starting to get some a few sprinkles of condensation, and hey, maybe this fire's doing something to the clouds up there, and not that any water is going to put this thing out. We've got a little bit of clouds, that's it. But as far as any rain that's going to put this thing out, I don't see it. But it would be awesome if it just put this thing out. But yeah, so this is day number 2. This thing took off yesterday about 10:30 or so in the morning. I was out doing a nickel job, and I just seen a little puff of smoke, and I had mentioned to my buddy that I was working with, and I'm like, hey, fire's taking off, in Upper Yucaipa. And I says, yeah, they'll be able to nail it. And I'm like, yeah, they'll have the sucker out in a couple minutes, because it was down low in Yucaipa. And I'm like, yeah, they'll grab an engine, put this puppy out. Shoot, within like half an hour or so, it's like this thing just flat out got with it. 2 hours later, it just spread like a mad dog. It was getting with it. It was gone. So from the house, I was just able to watch it. Just really, really, you'd see it making the ridgeline runs, and from the house, it's just like you can smell the smoke throughout the whole night. I didn't get to bed till like 3 o'clock. I was just kind of like sitting out on the back patio, and it was like 90-some degrees, last night. But I was out there, smoking my cigarettes and just watching the fire, making its run on the ridge lines and start burning towards town, upper Yucaipa. There's another plane. I don't know if I'll be able to get him. Too slow. Get back. Hippity hop mob stop. Up. Almost had him. But yeah. So it's like a lot of ash in the air, from the wind and everything else. But yeah. So Yucaipa, this is like its second big fire, and this thing is just, I just hope they can save all these homes and stuff, because the people that kind of like the seclusion, like these houses up here. Let's see, where are they at? Can't see them. Yeah, there's some houses back behind this telephone pole. You kind of see them, tucked away up there, and a little here, a little there. And yeah, some people like their seclusion. They got probably like 10 acres or so, and they're kind of like interspersed up there. The fire starts getting closer to them. I'm sure those people are evacuated out, so fire department will definitely get fire suppression units up there. Structure protection. They'll save those homes. And yeah, I don't see a whole lot of fire breaks around them, but these people are pretty good about keeping the brush and everything cleared away from their homes. They know what's up, especially this time of the year. And so people know what they have to do out here, especially in the wildland areas that we are. It's like keep the brush down, plant certain type of vegetation that's going to be like succulents, ground cover, that kind of stuff. So people are getting educated year by year. They know what's up, and hopefully everybody's following the evacuations. So it's going to sit here. I've got a few videos on this so far, probably hour or so, and I can sit here and film all day. It's just going to be the same thing, flames, vegetation burning, and this and that. But just wanted to update everybody and let you know is that, hey, the fire is still continuing to burn, and it's just now just moving towards a lot of structures. And like I said, is past all the smoke here, going all the way back here. Back over here is where the smoke is still there. That's still burning. That's structures are back there, and it's just gone all the way across. You just can't see anything through the smoke, but it's just like worked its way, all the way around. Back here behind this house is, it's still like really torching up, but it's burning, down really low, and then it's just working its way up the ridge line, and it's meeting up. It'll burn up a ridge line, drop behind it, and then, start creeping up higher. So it's kind of like where we're at. Day number 2, Yucaipa fire. So there's a plane just is doing a drop or just did a drop. Where is he at? Man, I cannot film. I'm gonna have to learn how to, side alignment sight picture here and try to catch these planes. Of course, I'm sitting in my truck. Could probably get off my little bones and get out and stand and stuff, but didn't have a good night last night as far as like sleep-wise goes. I'm a little shaky and really exhausted. Of course, this heat really takes a lot out on me. So not feeling it today. So anyways, everybody, I'll keep everybody informed. Try to do this as long as this fire's going, and try to I'd like to get up, a little closer to get a little bit more coverage towards these residences and stuff, and not to prey on the on the fear and the victims of these people that are have a possibility of like losing their homes and stuff. But these fires is just they are what they are. They're this definitely wasn't a lightning strike where this thing took off. It was intentional or unintentional, cigarette butt, whatever. Just kind of like the point of where it took off. Very suspicious. I mean, like from I didn't like go right up to where it like first started, but from my vantage point where I was at yesterday, the point of origin, the POI, it looked like really, really. Here comes another plane. Let me shut up and see if I can like catch this plane here. God, am I blind, baby, or what? Okay, there's the plane. I hear it, and I'm just not catching it in my dang phone. I give up. Unless a plane comes flying and like strikes me in my truck and hits my phone, we're not going to get any coverage of a phone. I just like totally suck at this. Well, that's pretty much where that's at. So, where was I at? Good Lord, I'm just having like one of those special moments, and CRS. Just don't know where in the heck I was even at right now. So I'll just film the flames. Oh, man, that really sucks. When you're like jabbering on and you just, don't even know what the heck you're talking about, and you like stop and you get distracted, like start chasing butterflies. You come back to like try to, catch your thought. It's like, where am I? Who am I? Where was I? It's like, dang, slick. It's bad, It's like, the thing that really sucks about when you hit a certain age is the realization that every morning you wake up and then it like hits you. It's like, oh man, I'm another day older. It's like, alrighty there, Sherlock, Yeah, it's kind of like what happens. One thing I've been like really struggling with, and look, I'm sure there's so many people that have the same issues too. It's like you're walking around the house for like 15-20 minutes and you're like starting to like really stress out, and you're looking for your car keys, and you're like looking in your room, you're checking your dresser, your nightstands, you go in the kitchen, okay, I had a cup of coffee this morning, so you're like checking the kitchen counter. It's like, oh man, I can't find my keys, they're not on the counter. So then you're checking out the bathroom, and you're checking your pants you wore yesterday, your pockets, all this other stuff, and then it's like you hear a little dingle dangle and you look in your stupid hand and there's your friggin' car keys. It's like you've been carrying them around for like the last 15-20 minutes and you're stressing out looking for your car keys, and it's like the whole time they've been in your hand. That's bad, people. I hope this doesn't happen to a whole lot of you, but I can't be the only one. Seriously, I mean, this has got to happen to other people too, but I mean, it's embarrassing. I mean, it is embarrassing as heck. And then it's like, between that and I've got like this other thing that's going on too, which is kind of like, it's like you wake up and you have like a sense of urgency, like I've got to get up and go somewhere, or I've got to get up and go do something, and then you don't know what it is that you're feeling like you need to go do, and there's like nothing on the program marked for that day. You check your calendar, nope, nothing there. Check your appointments, or it's like nothing. I got nothing planned. I got no program, It's like I got nothing going on, so it's like, let's see, do I just go back to sleep, or, diddy bop around the house, or, it's just all this crazy stuff. So I don't know if this is like stress or, Alzheimer's kicking in. It's like, I'm not that dang old yet. I'm still a click under 60, and that's it. Hey, right now the wind is like really picking up right now. It's like blowing from the north towards the northeast. You can see that like cypress tree right there. look at the top. You can see the wind. It's like getting little gusts, man. And those gusts, man, just start whipping up that fire. And it's like, man, that's like what we don't want, because it just starts changing the whole direction of the fire, you know. And like, you know, the fire, they have that program going, you know. It's like, okay, we're going to move our assets over here because this is which way the fire's going. The wind shifts, it starts gusting this or that. You know, the incident commanders, you know, on the ground or whatever, those people's titles are, it's like, man, I mean, they're like on the spot. It's like, you know, they got to start moving assets like in a heartbeat, half a heartbeat, boom, 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 boom. You know, they got to start placing people, different locations. So I hope I'm not boring everybody, but you know, there's I put a couple, you know, clips on this fire yesterday. You guys can see that right there. That is like, I was just telling you, that wind, I just like started whipping this up like crazy behind that tree, behind that power pole there. But there's quite a bit of interest on this in this fire. You know, like I said, this is like a month past that last big one we had, and that one burned for like a month's time. It burned from Yucaipa towards all the way out to the Morongo Indian Reservation in Banning, which, you know, as far as the crow flies, man, look at that head of smoke right there. That is crazy. Check this out. Check that out, people. Look at that head of smoke. Just like that. Boom. You get that wind, changes direction, people, and it just starts like these little mini tornadoes. Like, I can see them like really good with my my good eye, and then I got my other eye that's all jacked up. But man, I could see like these little mini tornadoes when that wind whips. That fire just creates its own wind there, and you can see like these little fire twisters just like take off, and then boom, that smoke just like starts going crazy, and you see like the fire just start, you know, going like straight up and like looking like little fire tornadoes. That's pretty much what they are. I wish I could like really catch it with this phone. One day, if I ever get any likes or anybody that loves me, I can get like a, I don't know what you call them, camcorder or whatever deal, and you know, try to get something that gets good film. But hey, you know, I'm doing the best I can, you know. So like I said, they've got a lot of planes that are doing these fire drops. There's a plane. It's in the sky. Look, hey, I got it. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. I got one. I got me a plane. Dang, I'm good. Hey, y'all witnesses, I got me a plane right there. You seen that? Hey, you know, practice makes perfect, I guess. So, anyways, everybody, man, you know, I could like sit here for like hours. Man, that fire is burning like this wind. Look at that tree. This wind is blowing, people, and that's not doing anybody any good. That fire is just like, it's burning like downhill, and the wind's blowing against it, but the way the fires work is the fire burns towards the wind. Crazy as the loon in June, but that's kind of like how it works. And that fire is just like, man, it's insane. So I'm gonna do a couple without me speaking and stuff. People probably like that one better. So anyways, peace and love, everybody. Be safe. Stay positive throughout everything that's going on in this crazy world, and love everybody, and be good. Tell somebody you love them today, and be positive. Thank you for clicking on with Metal Detecting with Jarhead. This is day 2 of the Yucaipa fire.